This is a film about Gardena, a suburb of Los Angeles, California, USA. It is the improbable tale of a city whose culture, people, and destiny changed all of America. It may be one of the world's most important small towns you've never heard of. This is its story, told by the people who lived it. Welcome to Freeway City.
I came here and I found this Gardena Boulevard by accident. I just fell in love with it. It was something like Norman Rockwell would have painted, and I moved here to Gardena about 32 years ago. I kind of like the little downtown area. Kind of remind me of little America, or I just kind of fell in love with the community. And my dream was for Gardena to be the entertainment capital of Southern California. By us having the card clubs, commonly known as casinos today, this could have been another little Las Vegas, but in a different scale, of course. But that didn't happen.
The pre-war Gardena was a lot bigger than the current jurisdiction that you see. It probably went as far east as Avalon Boulevard, and far west is probably Crenshaw Boulevard. Far north, probably north of El Segundo, and certainly south of where we are now at 182nd. What you have at that time was farming, wide open spaces.
It was never really fully understood who was the true founder of Gardena. There was several other names thrown out there, Thorpe among others. And although some of them were early pioneers, the true person was this fellow, Abram Pomeroy. This is the very first advertisement that Pomeroy used to market some of those Gardena tracts. It's actually dated from 1886, and it claims that the market will be ready January 3rd, 1887. So you could make the case that that would be the founding date of Gardena, in name and as a community.
Go back 100 years, and it was a heavily agricultural area.
They said, oh, this is such a beautiful, it's like a garden. They said, oh, well, this is a garden valley, and Gardena became Gardena Valley.
There is one passage in an early article in the LA Times where it claims that the property in a few years will actually prove its name indeed appropriate / Gardena. So the marketing of this tract for the production of fruit trees, agriculture, was synonymous with a garden.
You know, we were incorporated in 1930. Even though Gardena is not that big of a city, I think that there is a certain amount of prestige, power, and identity in just incorporating and having your own city.
Gardena was a truck farm with a lot of Japanese truck farmers and dairies and chicken ranches, and that was about it.
Most people had chickens. They had their own chickens. We had over 100 rabbits that I had to feed when I went to junior high school. I had to feed them before I could eat.
On this lot here is where my dad had his vegetable garden. Grew all of our own vegetables. Over in this side, he had fruit trees, and on back, he had a greenhouse and a chicken house. He was occupying the place more like a family farm for quite a few years. During World War II, he said that came in very handy too, because you could trade your fruits and vegetables and eggs and so forth for things that were harder to get, like automobile tires and extra gas ration stamps and so forth.